YouTubers, sorry it's been a while since I've done a video. I just got back not too long ago from doing a video with JD. Hope you enjoyed it. With that said, I'd like to welcome a lot of you guys that signed up from his channel. You guys are pretty awesome. I saw some of the comments you left in his video. Some of you left some comments on my video. They're all positive. Thank you guys. The video you're going to be watching is of my good friend Hauser in his 1969 Plymouth. I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, so I just got to Hauser's house. He said he had a surprise for me, and here it is.
Yes, this is my 69 Road Runner. This is my baby, though. I built this thing from the ground up. Matching numbers, motor and tranny, but it's all souped up. It's a 383. That's what the Road Runner came with.
Yeah, kind of. I like it, man. It's got a really cool. I don't know if you guys can see the lights.
Yeah, square tail lights, and that was 69 only. 68 and 70 was a little bit different. 68 was the first year for the Road Runner. It was the same basic body, but different grill and tail lights.
Something about 69 cars that I thought were really cool back then.
Yeah, it was definitely a good year, and that was just as like they were starting to peak for performance. 70 was like the pinnacle,
and then
yeah, emissions came in, insurance, bumper laws, and all that crap. So it's naturally aspirated. This car's built like the way someone would have built it back then. I do have a nitrous kit for it. I don't use too often, but only at the track. Motor's just bored 60 over. It's in stroked, which means it's got a longer stroke crank in it. So it puts it a little bit over 400 cubic inches.
Okay.
So it's not a huge difference, but it's very high compression, real choppy cam. You'll hear it. We'll go for a ride in a little bit. Made for quarter mile racing for sure. Little skinny bi-ply front tire.
For you new YouTubers that haven't seen my videos before, every so often a few F-bombs will come out of my mouth. I think it's a condition. I don't know. So be warned, if you're offended by some foul language or provocative topics, you might not want to watch any further than this.
This fucking guy calls it a sleeper, but how can you call something a sleeper that has a tire the size of a twig in the front and then like something the size of like JD's sister in the back, you know?
This thing is something you'd want to just take out, bomb around in, or you know, see if somebody wants to run you down the highway in the middle of the night. The story behind this car, I went down to like Tennessee area maybe, and I bought this off a guy who bought this car new in 1969, and him and his brother, they raced it. They bought it and they took it apart and made it a track car. So his whole life this thing's been a drag car.
Oh, nice.
So when I got it, it had been sitting for a while, and it had a lot of cool like 70s accessories in the speed parts, which are kind of goofy now, but back in the day that's all that was available. There was no like call up Summit Racing or Jags and get your parts in a couple days.
Now this is the car they use in the Village People video, right?
The Village People. No, that was a Miata.
How many years have you had this for?
7, 8 years. Got it like 2010.
How many women did you put in the trunk?
I think you should go in there voluntarily.
Man, it looks like the car's a hearse. It's dark.
Yeah, this thing's bad to the bone, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Gives you the chills.
It really does. What is this?
Oh, that, I was gonna point that out. So it's a shut-off switch. It's like now, so now on a drag strip you have to have a switch you pull or push and it disables. Well, I guess it could be like that. It disables the whole car, shuts it down, shuts off the battery power in case you wreck or something and there's gas pouring out.
I wish I had something like that when I take a shit. You know, be like, you know what I mean?
You know, it's really hard to hear anything inside of the cockpit while we were driving. We did that intentionally. It's such a loud car, we figured that if you focus on us talking, you would miss out how brutal that car is. It kind of backfired a little bit because it was so powerful, so loud. The microphones in my camera pretty much started failing.
Guys, you're not going to be able to hear us a lot because this is the loudest fucking car ever.
Yeah, it's pretty high compression. This is like an old school style of race car. It's naturally aspirated.
button?
That's exactly what it is. Road Runner.
The horn sounds like a Road Runner horn. Is that intentional or just a
No, no, that's exactly. And there's even a, you can't see it in the video, but there's a logo right on the steering wheel. The bird, the cartoon bird, Road Runner.
I'll get a picture after. I'll show that in there.
So Plymouth paid Warner Brothers a significant amount. Well, back in '69, nowadays it's nothing, but
Right.
to use the bird and the beep beep.
Really?
They spent a lot of money to develop this horn.
So guys, you really can't get an idea what this looks like, but there's no fabric. Hauser really stripped down the whole car for strict track reasons.
No wipers, no insulation, nothing.
What's the miles per gallon is this, man?
It's about 6 miles to the gallon.
6 miles to the gallon? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thing's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Thing's insane, dude.
Yeah.
This is a 9-second car when you're really lucky. You actually did the quarter with the nitrous in.
Yeah, with and without.
So it's the difference between, I think you said 9.8 with nitrous
Yep.
and 11.
1107, so basically almost 11 flat.
I need NAS. Yeah.
It's an easy way to go for that girl. Let me go. That was very nice.
It was nice of her.
Yeah, the Hauser mag black security as drivers.
Yeah, but we're both wearing sunglasses in a car that has no paint and that sounds like the devil. So I think we look like murderers.
No, they can trust us completely.
So a guy with a bald head and a guy with long hair with a hat isn't creepy.
Not at all.
Okay, cool. All wear black.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of, you know, classy chicks love these cars for dates, man.
Oh yeah, this is a chick magnet all the way.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you go to a Motley Crue concert, some chicks headbanging sideways, this shit's gonna get their numbers. Now, if you go to Britney Spears, they'll probably lock the doors in their cars.
Britney Spears, she's like 50 now, bro.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think she's had like 5 kids.
Sorry, who's the other famous guy?
Madonna.
Yeah, she's 105.
Apparently there's a condition called miatophobia that affects 70 to 90% of all muscle car owners.
Hey, did you see that a Miata just went by?
That's a nice Miata, dude.
No, see, Hauser Mag has this thing about Miatas,
Yeah.
Volkswagen Cabrios, Cabriolet, whatever you call them, and a Prius.
What about him?
I don't know, it's just, I don't think any guy has any business owning or operating a Miata. They're just kind of like, I don't know, they're for twinks.
I don't necessarily agree with you. I think they're really good track cars. You know, and you know, handling, obviously.
Yeah, if you're out fishing.
Yeah, and if you're quarter mile, you might as well just.
Yeah, track down the other butt darts.
Oh Jesus! You know they do a lot of LS swaps from Miatas. You know that? They do.
Oh, like boyfriend swapping?
No, like Chevy small blocks, they'll put them in there, which is kind of cool.
Something does it right, but like, why don't they just buy a Chevy?
You know, it's just the enthusiasm, I guess, making the cars. You know, I mean, Miatas are neat. Would I own one? No, but that's not my style of car. You know, I like to be in a car that's substantial.
I guess like a lot of guys like to dress up like women after midnight and drive a Miata. That makes sense to me.
Ah, boy.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can follow Hauser in his YouTube channel. I put a link below. He's a very big gun fanatic, tons of guns. All the stuff that he said about Miatas, for the most part, I believe were him joking around. If you find offense to it, he says he welcomes you guys to make a comment, post any negative comment on his site, and have fun with it. I personally am going to be writing something on his site too, but I think deep inside the motherfucker's fucking with me. So tell me what you guys think. You guys from the JD Joyride TV channel that came over here, thank you, welcome, and fun with these videos. Later, guys.